stage Dr. Mariyam Ketait. She is a Global Accelerators and Innovation leader at Boeing. She's an Emirati executive with extensive experience across government, healthcare, and the private sector. Mariyam has made remarkable contributions in her field. Throughout her career, Mariyam has been dedicated to establishing private-public partnerships, developing innovative health and well-being strategies, and driving digital transformation initiatives. She has worked closely with lead government exchange programs locally and globally, contributing to the development of collaborative frameworks and knowledge-sharing initiatives. Welcome to the stage, Dr. Mariyam Ketait.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm really honored to be here to celebrate such a beautiful, celebration, but every day is a celebration, or every day is an opportunity to celebrate being a woman, being Emirati, being a human. I joked that I would say hello humans because I use ChatGPT in my to develop this content, and this is something that we're going to be working with a lot. We're going to be using generative AI as we develop as humans. This collaborative experience between artificial intelligence, our intelligence, women, men. You might have heard that the theme for this year is collaboration, and Her Highness Sheikha Fatima is all about collaboration and empowering all women across nations. It starts here in the UAE, it starts here within us. And today I'm going to talk to you a bit about my journey, my experience, where I am right now, and maybe introduce to you some of the new frontiers we're going through as a nation. There's a bit of background about me. I started with healthcare, and now I'm in aviation. A lot of people ask me how, why. I think one of the most important things to develop yourself as a human and as a leader is to remember the endless possibilities. The topic I chose is embracing possibilities because, yes, I was born in Dubai and under His Highness Sheikh Mohammed's vision. It's all about possibilities, embracing new frontiers, making a challenge, turning a challenge into an opportunity. And it could be challenging. If you look at the numbers I'm going to be sharing later on, it could look like a challenge being a woman in aerospace, for sure. But women leaders, CEOs in the aerospace industry make 6% only. Women have a lot of challenges still. And I know that the UAE is taking huge leaps when it comes to empowering women, actually. Private companies here in the UAE pledged to have 30% more women in leadership by 2025. We have around 42% of women in the aerospace industry, which is different than around the world. It's much less, it's 24%. So there's still a lot of challenges, but when we look at those challenges, you have to remember, how can I create a different possibility here? I just met Sharon earlier today, and we're talking about, like, if you don't see an example in front of you, a woman who has made it, who has paved the path, an example, especially why Emirati Women's Day? Why not just celebrate International Women's Day? You need to see Emirati women because you are here in the UAE, and you need to see an example of a woman who actually did it. But even if you didn't, and we didn't, it's just been 50 years as the UAE develops and still continues to develop. Even if you are unable to see it still, you can imagine it. And this is one of my most favorite quotes by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. It's, "The future belongs to those who can imagine it, dream it basically, imagine it, design it, and achieve it." And those are some of the things that we're all aiming to do. Here are the numbers I was talking to you about. 6% of airlines are led by women CEOs, 5% women pilots, those are global numbers, and 9% aerospace engineers. Now here in the UAE, the number is higher, but we still, we have Her Excellency Sarah Al-Amiri leading the space agency. We have the first woman engineer. We have Her Highness Sheikh Amwaza Al Maktoum. We have a lot of examples to aspire to, but still a lot of work that still needs to be done. Right now, only 27,000 women are in the aerospace field in the UAE. I currently work with Aerospace Accelerators. It's an accelerator program led by Boeing. And basically what we do is we offer 1,000 pounds, 100,000 pounds to accelerate programs, startups working with aerospace and tech. 50% of those, I'm happy to tell you, last year the cohort was led by Tawazun and Boeing. In the UAE, 50% were led by women. However, none of those were Emirati women. And this is what we aim to change. This is why I'm here. This is why I think it's very important for us to invite more women to be part of the tech, to reduce the digital gap, not just, we're transforming exponentially fast in the digital realms. And we do not have enough women in tech. We do not have enough women entrepreneurs. We do in the UAE have entrepreneurs, but in tech and in the aerospace, we still have very low numbers. But let's stay positive. So those are some of our impact numbers. 50% female founders, more than 200 jobs created, 200 million pounds generated after our investments. It's a great system. We have a lot of partners, as I mentioned, Tawazun, Boeing, Etihad in the UAE, but others globally too. And those are some of the women that we have been supporting and working with. So those women are based in Australia, Canada, Japan, Singapore, revolutionizing aerospace. However, in the UAE, there's still a lot of work from our end. So one of the questions that I keep asking young women, especially the youth, I just met an amazing girl called Mariyam Ketait who launched Sharjah Sat. She's a space engineer. I think, yes, you develop your technical skills, you develop your knowledge, you have to invest in being in STEM, but you also have to believe in yourself and you have to manage your emotions. You have to manage the social element that maybe not a lot of us talk about. We have been blessed by leadership here in the UAE with Her Highness Sheikha Fatima, and whether it is the ministers, Her Excellency Shamma for the youth, and all the other amazing ministers, our ambassadors, any women leader, our mothers, our grandmothers. We have been blessed by examples that help us pave the way. However, we still have to make that choice every single day to look at the possibilities instead of the challenges. Because every day, yes, presents a challenge, but also presents an opportunity. I think you're going to hear a lot more from all of the amazing people here today about the opportunities and how to motivate yourself. So I'm not doing a motivational thing today. It was just about aerospace, but I'm sure that you're going to get a lot of it. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I always meet a lot of women outside. They are interested in aviation industry. So
Yes.
I guess your speech has enlightened that there's a lot of opportunities for startups.
Yes.
And I will definitely introduce them to you.
Yes, our next cohort is starting soon.
Oh, that's
Yes.
good. That's amazing.
Please feel free. Please feel free to get to reach out to us. Like you can schedule a one-on-one. You can just get on the Aerospace Accelerators website, and the team are more than happy to help you. And you.
That's a great support for the women. Thank you very much, and please give a big round of applause for such an amazing profile and such an amazing initiative that Boeing and Doctor is doing for the community.